Hello my friends, and welcome to a series of videos showing you some of the mods, changes and upgrades I've made to my fleet up to 2022. So let's start with the first six: the TA02, Thunder Dragon, DF03, MO3, TT-01 and CC01. So as we can see here, the AMG Mercedes is, I think it's a TA02 chassis. It's relatively stock. There's a non-Tamiya hop-up prop shaft because the other one was a bit of wire and oh my goodness me. And then we've got some rather cheap aftermarket shocks, but hey. And I upgraded it to the TBL-E02 because originally there were no electronic speed controllers. It was the manual, so you had to have two servos in the kit somewhere, I believe, from memory. I can't remember now where it would have gone actually, but hey, oh, I think it went there, didn't it? Went in there somewhere. Anyway, so that's that. I've currently got, I don't know, a Tamiya something in there. I'm going to have to take that out to have a see what that is. That's the AMG. Now the Thunder Dragon is an off-road four-wheel drive beast, and originally it had a body very, well, say very similar, oops, similar to the Aero Avanti, but it had two mounting points at the back and one at the front somewhere. I can't remember where now, but yes. So to get the Range Rover body, as you can see, I've come up with some bracings because when I first did it, the back was wobbling round so much. So we got some aluminium plate and made some braces there. And this was a mount I had to make up to mount the front of the body. If we then come round to the front, I engineered a shock mount so that I could have two shocks set vertically, whereas the original kit came with one shock here for both sides. And I've also ended up having to make some bracing. I don't know whether you can see down there, but anyway, and again everything's been bull raced. And then we can come to, it says, the Aero Avanti, which yes, not long after I had it, I extensively modified it. We've got the Tamiya turnbuckles, we've got actual genuine Tamiya shocks that I got at, I think, less than half the price that they were marked up at the time, which is why I went for them. And then I've ended up getting the aluminium shock braces, and again bull raced, and unfortunately this is my third chassis because they keep snapping, breaking down here in the diff housing. So that's that. We'll get the next three and carry on a bit. Well, one of the things I did with my Land Rover was make a little interior, and the driver there is out of my bruiser because I couldn't find anything at the time in stock. So that's him. The other thing I did with this is, oops, Can't remember if it came with lights or not, but I think it would have done, because I don't think I would have bought the Tamiya light box. But I also made it Velcro mounted, so as you can see there's some Velcro patches, oops, front and back, so that's that. Now as for the MO3, it looks like we've got a Absima Thrust Eco 21 turn probably in there at the minute, and some well-worn front tyres. Again, we've got some cheap aluminium oil-filled shocks, and I made an aluminium brace, and I can't remember why, because I've also got the carbon fibre ones. I think they're carbon fibre, aren't they? Yeah, front and back. But I just maybe thought a bit more support, because those carbon fibre ones only mount on the two back posts. So anyway, I think that's all the mods I've done on that. Oh, we've got an aluminium heatsink and a quick release battery holder for it, and obviously the obligatory ball bearings. What I've just noticed is we've got some anti-roll bars here, and I'm not sure if they were stock. I don't think they were, because but I don't know, I can't remember, but if they weren't, I've added them. And the AMG, I think, is totally stock other than ball bearings. Can't quite see what motor we've got in there. Might be a torque tuned by the looks of that, but hey, as I say, I can't quite see, and that's that. Yeah, I think it's even still got the pogo stick suspension, but at the end of the day it's a road car, so it doesn't really matter. And now we come to the TT-01 Land Rover. Not that many upgrades. I've taken the wheels and tyres off my Unimog just to give it some more grip for doing something. I can't remember what we were doing. I've added the I think this is the Hobby Wing 1060, is it? I can't remember, I'm getting terrible. And we've got a 55 turn brushed motor, and again the obligatory ball bearings. Both discs are locked, and what you might not know is I've cut the front of the chassis off. It sticks out a bit more than that. In fact, I think I'll go and find me Unimog chassis just to show you the difference, if you bear with me. Okay, so here we have the two TT-01s side by side. This is the Land Rover, as you can see, and if we scroll along, although I've got a skid plate on this one as well, you should be able to see how much further out the front of the chassis sticks than on this one that I've cut off. Well, there we go, folks. That's the first 6 covered. Just a few more to go. 28 more. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next instalment. Bye!